Yep. You see that title? Yep. When I read that, I said to myself, you know why? Because after seeing their vision, he's realized that they've destroyed his baby beyond repair. There's nothing that he feels he can do to save it. Personally, as a fan, I believe he's the only one that can save it. But he's moved past that. Can you imagine building something that huge, that important to people, pop culture, the world, selling it, seeing them totally destroy it, and have the ability to move past it and leave it and not save it? Man, I'd let out a scream like Superman at the end of Superman 1978, I believe. And I'd be turning the earth backwards so that I could fix it. That's just me, though. So it says here, talking about reluctantly adding some Star Wars items to Lucas's Museum of Narrative Art, George Lucas has explained why he's moved past the galaxy far, far away that he created after Disney took over. It's been 13 years since George Lucas filmed Lucasfilm to Disney, sold Lucasfilm to Disney for $4 billion. That's a lot of money. While Star Wars fans have been waiting patiently for legendary filmmaker to step back with the camera, that's what we've all hoped for. Just like we've hoped for Zack to return to DC to save it, Lucas has been busy working on opening a museum. The project has reportedly cost the 81-year-old at least $1 billion to put together. $1 billion put together a museum. I didn't know that. The Lucas Museum of Narrative Art is now on track to open in Los Angeles next year. As the name suggests, it will showcase narrative art, but much to the disappointment of some, it isn't a movie museum or even a journey through Lucas's story career. In fact, while speaking to the Wall Street Journal, he explained why he's eager for it not to become known as the Star Wars Museum. Quote, "It's one gallery out of 33, and I did it grudgingly," Lucas said. "I didn't want people to come to the museum and say, 'Where's the Star Wars?'" It will house an N1 starfighter from 1999 Star Wars The Phantom Menace, but only one exhibit will be devoted to the galaxy far, far away, and more specifically, its vehicle designs, adding the current state of the franchise and how he would now views the world he created. Lucas said, "Disney took it over and they gave it their own vision. That's what happens. Of course, I've moved past it. I mean, I've got a life. I'm building a museum. A museum is harder than making movies." I could believe that. I was the only one who really knew what Star Wars was, who actually knew this world, because there's a lot to it, he shared. The Force, for example, nobody understood the Force when they started other ones. After I sold the company, a lot of the ideas that were in the original sort of got lost. But that's the way it is. You give it up, you give it up. This is sad. Sad, man. Good Lord. Damn. I feel defeated as a fan. But it is what it is. You know what? If George can move on, I can move on. If he can find the strength to move on, I can move on. Because Disney has made Star Wars into something so horrible. Something that, if you were beamed into this world and shown what Disney shows for Star Wars, but you were told that it was like one of the greatest things that ever exist cinematically, but you were only shown Disney's Star Wars, you wouldn't believe it. Who would? Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. If you enjoyed my thoughts, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.